Okay, let's go a little further and maybe also just make a correction or two. The human brain is an incredible, marvelous adaptation of nature. And yet I'm going to argue that we are a branch of the tree of life that is about as useful to the universe self-replication cosmology and to the universe in general, about as useful as the dinosaurs or as the trilobites or any other creature you might think of who are long gone. And again, the idea is that the human brain, as with all the brains of any creature, is designed entirely to more than protect the colony of single-celled creatures that we are made up of, but to further it, to make it able to be sustained, to propagate, to reproduce, and to survive. But the single cells, it just seems natural that they're the ones that are in control, and there's no law that says that. Well, there's probably a limit somewhere to how much how much information DNA can carry, but I think we have 3 trillion base pairs in our DNA, and surely, it seems quite obvious that some kind of cell could have much more than that, such that it would have this library of strategies built into it that are just beyond belief, having the capability to adapt to a whole bunch of just situations that may only come up really rarely, but it's ready for them. And then going to the self-replication of the universes and this speculative idea that single cells may be helping to make non-random choices about the laws of physics of the universe. What if it's actually, the cells are actually propagating more efficiently and more abundantly in certain locations where the quantum variability of everything, of all different laws of physics and constants of physics, the life is preferring certain trends in those constants and laws, and it does better when you go toward a more favorable value of the constants. It does worse when you go toward a less favorable value of the constants. And so as its decisions are made about where it's going to survive, it propagates those changes. And the universe is split, the multiverse splits into more favorable and less favorable for life, and guess where we are? That's sort of the underlying, or another way of explaining this hypothesis that perhaps life is in charge of, we're at the end of this genealogy of branching the tree of the universes, and we just happen to be in one of the general vicinity of branches where life is pretty well has been in control. Doesn't have to be the case, but with life being around and life just doing its thing, seems kind of inevitable, taking advantage of quantum fluctuations that, we know are there, and the laws of physics aren't exempt from them. Tell me if they are. But I can't see how it could possibly be. Okay, just another little kind of tidbit heading toward, I hate this, sorry about the dripping nose. Just chilly morning. Yep, that's a little more like meat on the bones of this theory. So if I get some more ideas, I'll turn this on again, but I'm supposed to be looking here, not over at my screen. So see ya in a while, huh? Take care, bye.